Good evening. Welcome to Merrimack High School. Today's contest between the Tomahawks and the Broncos of Alvirne. The NHIA and its member schools thank you for coming to support your team today. High school sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes in front of you have worked hard in the classrooms and at practice to be able to play here today. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we would also like to ask you, our fans, help make this a meaningful event for our athletes by showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials. We thank you in advance for the positive sportsmanship that you'll display. In the unlikely event of an emergency or fire alarm, all occupants are asked to leave the building via the nearest exit. Please take a moment and observe the exit signs at the four corners of the gym. And now let's meet our starting lineups. For the visitor, Alvirne Broncos, sophomore number 10, Morgan Anderson. Junior number 11, Julia Adams. Junior number 14, Henry Christensen. Senior number 20, Ella Hudson. Junior number 23, Leslie Floyd. The Broncos are coached by Frank Virginis and assisted by Jay Thomas. And now for your Merrimack Tomahawks. Sophomore number 1, Alvirne Maglio. Junior number 3, Wesley Ledoux. Freshman number 4, Megan McCarthy. Junior number 21, Avery Ruth. And freshman number 32, Abby Hurrah! The Tomahawks are coached by Caitlin Hutchinson and assisted by Megan Edmonton, Kelly Watkinson, and Mary Watkinson. Tonight's game is being officiated by Daniel Hurry and Bob Johnson. Tonight's athletic director is Elliot Lusso. At this time, please stand if you're able to remove your hats for the flag of our national anthem.
It's Wednesday night, and we've got basketball for you on a Wednesday. We have the girls' basketball. We have Merrimack Tomahawks taking on the Alvirne Broncos here on Merrimack TV, Division I girls' basketball. And joining me tonight, my name is Brian Gagnon, first of all. Joining me tonight on the broadcast are junior broadcaster, junior in high school here at Merrimack, Ronan Brown. Good evening, Ronan.
Good evening. Good evening.
And joining us on the camera tonight, the sledgehammer himself. How are you, Justin?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Brian?
Doing very well. And who we got back in the studio tonight?
We got Nick LaValle back in the
Oh,
studio.
my goodness. The media services coordinator.
Doing some replays for us, making sure our stream's looking good. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you very much, Nick LaValle. And thank you for watching Merrimack TV. And should have a good one tonight. Alvirne coming in at 8-6 on the season. And the Tomahawks looking to get their second win of the year, playing the second part of a back-to-back, coming off last night's loss against Exeter. Natalia Maglio has made her way into the starting lineup tonight, getting her, I believe, her first start of the season.
And I want to remind you, if you want a shout-out, head over to our Facebook page, leave a comment under the post about tonight's game, and we will give you a shout-out. Let us know how you're watching, who you're rooting for.
And we are going to get to the line right away here for Alvirne. It's number 10, Courtney Anderson. She's their leading scorer. That was Megan McCarthy on the foul. Oh, no, it's going to be a non-shooting foul. I'll say that's on the floor. 3-point try for Anderson, no good. Rebound, Maglio. This Alvirne team can really defend. They've allowed only 45 points a game this season.
Wow.
Through 14 games. So the Tomahawks will have their hands full.
They got 2 steals already.
A very tough man-to-man defense. Here's Anderson from downtown, and it's no good. Big rebound by Ella Hartson. 3-point try, off the mark. And Ella Hartson with the offensive board and the putback.
Very good job by Alvirne on those boards there. Merrimack's going to have to look out for that all night.
And we talked about Exeter last night with that trapping defense. They were very, very aggressive. Forced Merrimack into a ton of turnovers. They must have had half their points off turnovers last night. Nice look, but blocked there. That was Kesley Ledoux, last night's player of the game. And Avery Cruz is going to get to the line. That was Haley Chrisman. I was going to say Christensen. But Haley Chrisman with the foul. And at the line is Avery Cruz.
One thing that Merrimack is very good at is free throws. Something you want to capitalize on.
Yeah, they were excellent at the line last night, actually. Particularly Megan McCarthy. She had 8 of her 10 points from the free throw line.
And I don't want to step on your guys' toes, but I do, before we get too far into the broadcast, want to thank Mike Johnson and Hudson Community TV for covering or taking our feed for tonight's game, broadcast that over in Hudson. And they're going to be covering the boys' game, I believe, on Friday evening, if you're going to be looking for that. Looking at some weather tomorrow, so this game's got shifted around. So thanks again to Mike Johnson, Hudson Community TV gang over there.
Merrimack with a chance here, and that one's turned over. Well, one thing Coach Petroselli noted today in our email exchange, she's talking about making shorter passes. I think they're trying for that home run pass too much and trying to limit those turnovers. Said we got to make shorter, smarter passes. Nice hesitation by McCarthy in the left-hand finish.
Left hand?
My goodness. 4-2 Tomahawks. There's a hesitation step there from McCarthy. That was beautiful. Tomahawks starting in the man-to-man tonight. We'll probably see the trap at some point. And a nice take by Julia Adams to tie the game. Kesley Ledoux to McCarthy.
Good passing from Merrimack.
Maglio takes a 3, no good. Rebound Cruz for 2. 4 points for Avery Cruz. She was held scoreless last night, I believe. Nope, just 3 last night for Avery. Oh, and a traveling violation on Ella Hartson. And there's a home run pass to Maglio. They have numbers. Rejected by Courtney Anderson.
Great defense.
And a timeout for Alvirne. Going to be a 30-second timeout for Coach Frank Gerginis. And our score is 6-4 Merrimack here in the early going. We want to remind our fans tonight at halftime. Once again, we will have the wonderful Pee Wee girls from MYA. And tonight we have for you 2 of the best team names I think I've heard. The Merrimack Angels against the Golden Phoenix tonight. Check that out.
Wow.
(6-4) Merrimack. They will have the ball underneath the basket. Oh, Abby Herod. Beautiful cut in for 2. Tomahawks with a 4-point lead. Look at this cut by Herod. Alvirne with the basketball here. This is Courtney Anderson. Her and Ella Hartson, the two you got to really watch out for on this team. And she will get to the line. Foul on Cruz. First foul on Avery, second team foul. And Courtney Anderson at the line, shooting a pair. First shot is no good. Avery Willard into the game, replacing Julia Adams. And the second shot is no good. Rebound by Abby Herod. There's those quick passes I'm sure they've talked about. Didn't have a chance to practice it much, of course, coming off the game last night. Herod, the baseline, little baby hook.
With Alvirne's very good defense, this Merrimack team is playing very good on offense right now.
It's a great point, Ronan. I mean, 10 points against this defense in the first 4 minutes of the quarter. Got to give Merrimack a lot of credit, and McCarthy knocks it into the stands.
Great anticipation by McCarthy.
Tomahawks, their biggest lead in some time here. A 6-point edge. 3-point try, no good. And the rebounds to Ella Hartson. She's got 2 offensive rebounds already. Willard for 2. And McCarthy able to come away with it for Merrimack. McCarthy changing pace a little bit. Guarded by Ella Hartson. That's a good matchup. And a
good
turnover.
Defense.
Willard puts it up. Tough finish for Avery Willard. 10-6 our score. Abby Herod. Left hand. She'll get to the line. 4-2.
Good pump fake in the post to get the defender jumping.
It's another thing we talked about this morning. Talked about Abby Herod down low. In that fourth quarter, she came alive last night. It's something they're really going to need from her. The team doesn't have a lot of size, and Abby plays big down there. Second shot is good. Tomahawks perfect from the line. They have a 12-6 lead. Alvirne with the ball now. Courtney Anderson, top of the key, guarded by Avery Cruz. Over now to number 14, Haley Chrisman. Anderson, oh, that's too easy, and she missed the layup. Gonna be Alvirne ball.
Up until that last little bit, Merrimack was playing very good defense. I think they switched up their defensive scheme.
So they'll go to 2-3 here off the inbound. And Alvirne looking to get it to the middle. Chrisman back to Courtney Anderson. Big drive. The scoop no good. Rebound Avery Cruz. McCarthy to Herod. 4-2. Abby Herod.
These are some tough finishes.
14-6 Tomahawks.
Get another look at that one.
And a foul. A shooting foul. It's on Herod. Her first, team's third. That's one way to call that.
Definitely is.
There's Hartson at the line. Tomahawks by 8. Yes, you're looking at that score correctly. Probably their best quarter of the season thus far.
Definitely.
I hate to put the jinx on them, but. And it's good. 2 for 2 for Ella Hartson. And a 14-8 Tomahawks lead. 2:30 to go in this first quarter. Maglio
And they have 3 defenders in the corner.
to Cruz
That works.
for 2. Just how they draw it up, Ronan.
Definitely. Herod should get an assist for that.
And that one goes, somehow Chrisman came away with that rebound. Lexi Floyd to Hartson. Tipped away by
Good defense by
Ledoux.
Ledoux.
And out of bounds. Cruz couldn't come up with that. This has been the Avery Cruz and Abby Herod show here in this first quarter. Herod with 8, Cruz with 6. Megan McCarthy with the other basket. Floyd for 3, no good. Oh, that's a rebound Tomahawks got to have. And it's a jump ball.
And whether you're a Tomahawks fan, whether you're a Broncos fan, we want to hear from you. Head over to our Facebook page. Just search Merrimack TV on Facebook on your app or merrimackTV.com. Or, Facebook.com/Merrimack TV. Leave us a comment under the post about tonight's game and we'll shout you out.
Tomahawks doubling up the Broncos here. 16-8. And a turnover.
Good defense.
Tomahawks playing very hard so far tonight. And a foul on Hartson. That's her first, team's 3rd in this first quarter. It looks like no Julia Hogue tonight. I'm looking on the bench.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Yeah. I know she went to the locker room late last night with an injury probably. Oh, an offensive foul. Going to take those points off the board. It's on Cruz, her second. So that begs the question tonight. Who gets the minutes off the bench for the Tomahawks? I think we're going to see a lot of Sydney Lamonte. Possibly a lot of Marin Urizola. Kyra Lord got in last night. They're going to need some minutes from the bench tonight. Usually this is a 6-person rotation. Nice
Great
long
pass.
pass to Maglio. She pulls it back out, and they're going to run the offense here. Cruz, great cut. And she'll get to the line. Foul is going to be on Anderson.
Merrimack's been very good at driving and drawing fouls tonight. It's definitely something that you want to look for.
Correction, that foul is on Julia Adams. That's something they did all last night. You know, they particularly Megan McCarthy. But they drew a ton of fouls. Cruz remains perfect at the line. We all know what that means. Oh, very nice.
Okay.
All right, not
We
tonight.
broke it.
Cruz and Herod with 8 points apiece in this first quarter. Somebody cool them off. 18-8. Tomahawks out in front.
Ooh, almost a steal there.
And it's tipped away.
Looks like Alvirne got some bench players, and Merrimack's got to capitalize on that.
Avery Cruz for 2. No good. She's feeling it right now. Got to be careful of a foul here. And they turn it over. McCarthy to Cruz. Out of bounds. Merrimack ball. Merrimack by 10.
This Merrimack offense is something I've never seen them do before.
Well, they're finishing tonight. That's the key. Last night, they had a real hard time finishing. They were getting the turnovers just like tonight. And a foul on Julia Adams, her second, and we're going to be shooting. Penalty situation.
This is what you want to do if you're Merrimack. Merrimack, again, a very good shooting free throw team.
So, again, an Alvirne team that gives up 45 points a game. And we're already at 18.
I jinxed it.
Oops. I already put the circle there. There we go. That's the first missed free throw tonight for Merrimack. And there's the second. Here's Hartson on the drive. They kick it back. 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Alvirne is fast in transition.
Ooh, and a foul on Maglio. So with this, I say semi-short bench, you get a lot of players on the bench, but not a lot of game experience on the bench if you're Merrimack.
Yeah.
And you got to be real careful of fouls tonight. And it seems like they're calling a lot of them.
Yeah, both teams at 5.
And that free throw is good. Can't see the number. Or hair covering the number, but. And second shot, no good. Big rebound, Abby Herod. That was number 3, Taylor Small. And it's thrown out of bounds. 10 seconds to go for Alvirne to try to cut into this 9-point Merrimack lead. Anderson.
This Alvirne team is fast. You got to be aware of that.
Hartson kicks it back to Anderson for 3. Blocked by Ledoux. What a first quarter for Merrimack. Don't pinch yourselves. They are up 18-9.
Wow.
At the end of the first quarter against a very good Alvirne team. Easily the best quarter of basketball this year from the Tomahawks. Very, very well done. Like I said, they're on pace right now. Almost 75 points at this point. I mean, that's the offensive pace they're on. Ridiculous first quarter.
This is better than most of the boys' first quarters.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for watching tonight's game on Merrimack TV. If you're interested in learning more about Merrimack TV, you can email Nicholas LaValle, the Media Services Coordinator, or myself, Justin Sles, the Assistant Media Services Coordinator for Merrimack TV. Email us at merrimacktv@merrimacknh.gov.
And for you math majors at home, that is a 72-point pace, not a 75-point pace.
Yes. So if you're thinking of emailing us about the correction there, don't bother. We've got it all under control here. Any questions, comments, suggestions, anything you like?
I am
Send us an
available
email.
as a finance professional. Well, I'm not available, but I am a finance professional. And I can't do 18 times 4. So
Well, we did
my second straight night of bad math here on Merrimack TV.
We left the Merrimack TV abacus back at the studio, unfortunately.
Well, let's see if Frank Virginia's had an inspirational speech for these girls. Maglio's 3 off the mark. You got to think Alvirne's going to wake up here at some point. Great D by McCarthy. They're forcing those turnovers tonight once again, but like I said, they're capitalizing tonight. Out of bounds, and they'll reset. They missed so many shots in the first half last night, right on the block. Tonight they're finishing them. And it goes through Ledoux's hands, off of number 14, Chrisman. And it'll be Merrimack ball. Number 23, Lexi Floyd in for number 3, Taylor Small. Maglio comes off the screen to McCarthy.
Good passing by this Merrimack team.
Yeah, she couldn't catch that cleanly. I think she did. She would have had a clean look there. Alvirne looks like they have really turned up their defense since the break. To be expected, of course. Ella Hartson to Lexi Floyd from way downtown. And it hit the wire up there, or the strap, or whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So that basket will not count. Part of the home court advantage / disadvantage here in Merrimack. Works to the Tomahawks' favor there. Cruz, the wraparound is rejected. And it's going to be Alvirne ball. Well, once again tonight, we got one team on one side of the bleachers. We got the other team on the other side of the bleachers for the MYA game. They are setting up their own areas there. It's like the north and the south.
Their own benches.
Yep. Stay tuned for that game at halftime. It's always a lot of fun. Anderson from downtown, no good. Offensive rebound for Alvirne. And a good finish by Chrisman. Her first bucket of the game.
Alvirne has definitely turned up the intensity, though,
Yes.
on the defensive and offensive end.
And you kind of had to figure that was coming. Merrimack only with 1 win on the season. Alvirne with 8 wins. That was a very uncharacteristic quarter for Alvirne, allowing 18 points to Merrimack. McCarthy guarded by Hartson. Inside, look at that pass to Cruz.
Great pass right over the head of the defender.
My. Avery Cruz is going off tonight. Already in double digits. Anderson hooping the harm. Foul will be on Ledoux. So Courtney Anderson, her first bucket of the game. That's somebody they got to get going. Hartson with only 4 points. Anderson with 2. And chance to pull them within 6 here. Shot is off the mark. Rebound by Avery Cruz. What a night she's having. Cruz gets on the floor, gets the
Good
ball.
hustle.
That's what you love to see. I think she's a 3-time winner of the Merrimack TV Player of the Game for some of those hustle points.
The most coveted award in sports?
Yes, sir. Some think it's the Lombardi
Good
Trophy.
pass.
Oh, whoa, like a passing by the Tomahawks. Oh, my goodness. You have to excuse me. My heart rate is still up from the Merrimack Middle School parent-son game earlier this afternoon.
Sounded like you were having too much fun at that game,
oh
Brian.
My God, I'm struggling. I may not get down from these bleachers. And a take by Hartson for 2. Ooh. Foul on Avery Cruz. I believe that's 3 on Avery. It is. So in comes Sydney Lamontagne, first off the bench. Avery Cruz leaves to a hand, a small hand. But what an effort in her first several minutes. She's got 10 points, several rebounds, some great passes. And a 3-point play for Ella Hartson. We got a 24-16 game. McCarthy to the rack. Big rebound by Herod. Long pass to Ledoux. Couldn't put it home. It's going to be Merrimack ball. McCarthy on the inbounds. Tried to find Herod, and that's kicked out of bounds. Eight-point lead for the Tomahawks. We're almost midway through the second quarter. Herod off the glass and in. My goodness.
The two bigs of Cruz and Herod are really feeding tonight.
24-16. And foul on Ledoux.
Whether you are a Tomahawks fan, whether you're a Broncos fan, we want to hear from you. Head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/MerrimackTV, or just search Merrimack TV on the app. Leave us a comment under the post about tonight's game. Let us know how you're watching, who you're rooting for, maybe what you're snacking on. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to give you a shout-out. Head on over to our Facebook page at Merrimack TV and leave us that comment. So we got ourselves a long time out here.
And that was incorrect. That was not Sydney Lamontagne coming off the bench. That was Marin Irasola. So a full timeout here. MYA Pee Wee girls coming up at halftime. We have the Angels against the Golden Phoenix.
The Golden Phoenix. That is some name. I love that.
Maybe a play on the Phoenix Suns a little bit. I don't know. I love the team name. So we have Remember, this is a rescheduled game, so this is our last game of the week here on Merrimack TV. We'll be back on Tuesday night, however.
Yes.
As the boys take on Pinkerton in their final home game. Imagine that. We got 4 games left, including tonight.
I don't even believe that.
And here's Hartson for 3. No good. And we got a jump ball. It'll be Alvirne ball. Avery Cruz on the bench right now with 3 fouls.
Got to make sure she stays out of foul trouble. She's having a tremendous night.
Yeah, way too important to this team right now. And there's a foul on McCarthy. She can't believe it. Oh, no, it's on Herod. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's her second. Floyd to Hartson. Baseline drive. Puts it up for 2. No good. Hartson rips it away. Floyd knocks it down for 3.
Good job spacing the floor by Alvirne on offense. There was no one clumped up there.
And a blocking foul. It's going to be on Anderson. First team foul of the second quarter. Alvirne's already in the bonus. So Merrimack's got to be really careful here. Trying to protect a 5-point lead. What has been a tremendous first half for these girls. Herod back to Irisola. Knocked it to the ground there, no call. Oh, a little flip pass by Chrisman. And Floyd couldn't finish. Chrisman, big offensive rebound for Alvirne. What a hustle play by Haley Chrisman. And we have a carry. Tomahawks ball.
With these refs calling everything, if you're Merrimack, you got to drive the ball as much as you can, especially when you're shooting good from the free throw line.
Maglio knocks it down.
Of course, as I say that.
Or you could just do that. Natalia Maglio for 3. 27-19. And another foul. It's going to be on Herod. She's got 3.
Oof. This Alvirne team very good at attacking.
All right. Who's up next? And you need a big.
We're back to the line.
Let's see. It's going to be Sydney. They're going to go with a small lineup here. Anderson knocks it down. She's only got 3 points. Tomahawk's doing a great job on her, but now you got Herod and Cruz on the bench. They have all but 7 of the 27 Tomahawks points right now. Big opportunity here for Alvirne. Anderson pulls them within 6. It is 27-21. McCarthy bounces it off her foot. We got a 2-on-1 the other way. Anderson loses the handle. And McCarthy with a foul. That's going to be 2 on McCarthy. So now, this could get dicey for the Tomahawks. Penalty situation, Anderson on the line.
This rate, we're going to be here till 8 p.m.
Well, you know, if you're the Tomahawks right now, your defense has got you here to this point, and as Anderson misses them both, you really can't stop being aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the long pass that we were talking about earlier. That's where they tend to turn it over. What a great rebound by Sydney Lamontagne on that last possession. Lamontagne and Irisola out there. They haven't had a ton of minutes this year. Asking for big minutes here as Lexi Floyd misses. And McCarthy able to pick it up for Merrimack. attacking Floyd. What a finish by McCarthy.
Wow.
I was like a reverse, and she spun it off the glass. That was tough.
29-21 Merrimack. And a finish for Courtney Anderson, who's starting to get on a roll here. 29-23. McCarthy steps back. Oh, she thought about three. Little curl pass into LaMontagne. Back to McCarthy for three. No good. And the rebound to Alvirne. Oh, good move by Hartson. Hartson throws it away.
This Merrimack defense has been very good despite all the fouls.
And that's the thing. You don't want to tell them to let up at all. You know,
You want to keep that aggressive defense.
If you have to go to the bench, you go to the bench at this point. And the bench responding right now. Sydney LaMontagne, Marin Irisola out there right now. McCarthy. It'll be Merrimack ball, and you can hear the kids imploring them. Starting the Merrimack chant over there.
Keeping that energy up for their halftime show we got.
Maglio for three. No good. And it's tipped out of bounds. It will be.
They're keeping that souvenir up there. Who's in blue tonight for the Pee-wees?
That's the Golden Phoenix.
The Golden Phoenix in blue.
Just keeping them awake, right?
Exactly.
Hartson guarded by Irisola. Offensive foul by Avery Willard.
It's like a moving screen.
Yeah. Boy, if you're Alvirne, you're going to have a big regrouping at halftime. This is a game they can't afford to lose. McCarthy is knocked out of bounds, but it will remain Merrimack ball. We'll look at the resume for Alvirne. I feel like they had a big win. LaMontagne for two!
Great job picking up the rebound and putting it right up.
Boy, we said we needed contributions from the bench tonight, and Sydney coming up with a big bucket right there. Puts the Tomahawks up by 8. Anderson looking for the response. And the rebound by Irisola and McCarthy. McCarthy with the Merrimack chants in the background. Puts up the two, just short. And Hartson tipped away by Max Leo. No!
Oh, a late foul. I don't know about that one.
So that was a professional move there, Ronan. Maglio, no. Just kind of rolled off the tongue. We're a professional operation here at Merrimack TV.
Officials calling a tight game tonight for
We
sure.
sure are, and that is not to Merrimack's advantage.
We do want to thank the officials. If you have any interest in officiating, you can always check out NHIAA.org. Head over there. Always looking for officials. Games cannot happen without the officials. So many pieces of the puzzle to make these games happen for the kids. And officiating is just one of those. So NHIAA.org.
So I'd say their best win this year was probably either Keene or Nashua North. And they just beat a pretty good Central West team the other night, too.
Who Merrimack lost to earlier in the season.
Yes. Yeah, lost to at the buzzer. And previously, I thought, Keene, they had a great game, and I thought Central West was their best game of the year to this point. But tonight, they are making a statement. Alvirne trying to get into this 7-point lead here with 20 seconds left in the first half. Great pass. And Crispin with the finish. 31-26. Frank Gergenis imploring his team here to get a stop.
End of the half, you got to keep
McCarthy
that intensity up.
for three. Good
Oh,
off
my
the
goodness.
glass.
Oh, man.
The bank is open on Wednesday night for Megan McCarthy. Tomahawks by 8 at halftime. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Brian, before we get started here, I might not even have time. I do want to thank you for watching tonight's game, and if you're enjoying the game, you can check out more MHS sports action by downloading the Merrimack TV app. Merrimack TV is a free download from your device's app store. Download Merrimack TV on your iPhone, Android, Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire device to watch live varsity sports, concerts, meetings, events, and other on-demand content. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice, and Brian, I'm going to let AD Adam French speak here for a minute, but I do have something else I want to add about the Merrimack TV app once we come out of this game here.
Well, we have tonight in white the Merrimack Angels, and in blue we have the Golden Phoenix. Let's see if I can get some names here. All right. Well, we are ready for battle here.
It's athletic director Adam French there. Does an excellent job here, him and his team.
Every time I see Adam French, he reminds me of my father-in-law.
Okay.
He looks exactly like my father-in-law. It is
Uncanny?
Uncanny.
Uncanny. Well, he and his team do an excellent job here. They always make sure we're in the loop and making sure we got our rosters and all that good stuff.
All right, here we go. We get a jump ball.
2 3-minute halves.
This is CC against number 39. I don't know her name, unfortunately. And the Golden Phoenix wins the tap. Layla with the ball. Layla dribbling.
Definitely dribbling.
Now here is number 49. This is Rosie. Rosie takes it baseline. Rosie's got to put it up. Oh, good
shot.
Cece, big rebound. Cece off the glass and in.
Wow. Boom. Nice.
What a shot by Cece.
Getting 5 big booms for that one.
All right, here is number 35. This is Jenna. Jenna guarded by Layla.
Great
oh, my
defense.
goodness. Wow.
The intensity on the defensive end is at an all-time high.
Layla knocks it out of bounds. And Layla with the steal. She got to go coast to coast. Nope. Jenna says no way. Good try. Layla on the ground. I was going to say, there's a got me on my knees reference there, but. For you music fans.
Much more formal jump ball. The boys were going at it for like a solid 10 seconds before they let go of the ball.
Jenna trying to back down Layla. This is Daniela. Daniela for 2, blocked by number 50.
Good defense.
That is Lucy with the big block. Here's number 60. She'll throw it in to Jenna. Loving the bow, by the way. Jenna for 2.
What a shot.
We are tied at 2. All right, here comes Layla. Inside to Cece. Cece is blocked. And Layla just goes and gets it with no regard for the out-of-bounds line. All right, here comes Jenna with a burst of speed. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Layla, my goodness.
relentless.
Well done. Sign her up. All right, here comes Jenna with the inbounds pass to Daniela. Who else? Layla knocks it away.
This could be the future Merrimack varsity
Ooh,
lineup.
what a move by Jenna. But the buzzer goes off. Did you see that rip? Wow.
Unbelievable.
All right, some new players coming in now. For the final 3 minutes of this game, we're tied at 2. The Angels and the Golden Phoenix. So now we have number 48, Amelia, out there. Number 50, Lucy. 62, Layla. 26, 26 and 47. I don't have names for. And great defense. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a move by Lucy. And here we go.
Good pass.
Great pass. What a shot by number 39. And we got a loose ball. Same team. Here we go. This is number 26. Over to Lucy. Lucy to Layla, kind of. And we got it. We got a scrum.
Jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball. That was Gwen and Layla. Another musical name there with Gwen.
Brian, you are all over these music references.
I mean, anybody who knows me knows I will make the music reference at any juncture.
Yes, math and music.
Yeah, math. All right, here comes Jenna. Jenna and Layla. This has been the matchup tonight. Oh, Layla knocks it out of bounds. Jenna's looking at her like, come on, can you let me have one?
Just one.
Please. Oh, that's where you got me on my knees would have come in.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
It's all coming together now.
I forced it the first time.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Oh, what a shot by Jenna! Oh, she didn't get the roll. She gets another try. No.
Dang, she's getting hugged.
Layla's all over the floor. I love it. Coach telling her, all right, maybe you don't have to hug her. Here comes Jenna, right to the rack. She's got an open player for 2. Oh, not quite. Offensive rebound. And a steal by Amelia. Amelia gets it back to Layla. Layla goes to the rack. Little ball fake for 2.
And it's
what a
good.
shot. Did you see that ball fake?
She had me fooled.
Let's look at it again. Little stop, little pop. Thank you very much. And Layla gives the Golden Phoenix a 4-2 lead. Jenna to number 39 for 2. Just a little short. 7 seconds to go. And the Golden Phoenix, I think, are going to come away with the win here. All right. So some more great halftime entertainment tonight from these girls. Thank you so much for entertaining us at halftime. Way better than listening to us. But
guess what? We are gonna be yapping anyway for a few more minutes, aren't we? So stay tuned. Brian, as I was saying, if you haven't downloaded the Merrimack TV app, what are you waiting for? It's a free app. I love it. You download it. It's ready to go. You don't need to come up with any kind of login name. You don't need to remember a password. You just open it up, and it's good to go. And we actually added a very special, I believe it's a Merrimack moment today called Beyond the Net. And
tremendous.
You've already seen it, haven't you?
I
have. You can get that Merrimack TV app, open it up. It is about it's about a lot of things, but it's mainly based around the phenomenal season that the Tomahawks volleyball team had this year. We actually had Avery Cruz, who is She was one of the members of that volleyball team. She's also, you might have heard her name quite a few times tonight as well on the basketball team. She reached out to us, and she let us know that she wanted to get involved in some way with Merrimack TV, and she didn't really quite know how she wanted to do that, which is fine. That's excellent. And we sat down and we brainstormed, and we told her that we were already kind of working on something with the volleyball team because they had such a stellar season. And she sat down with our media assistant Grace LeMay. Her and Grace worked out some storytelling and kind of got some footage together. And now you can check out that Merrimack moment that Avery had her hand in there on the Merrimack TV app. So please let us know what you think. Download the Merrimack TV app. Have a look. Brian, I know you loved it. So
very, very well produced. I think honoring the season that those girls had. I mean, I say it was some of the most fun I've had covering a team this year was watching that volleyball team. And,
yes.
I think the biggest thing for me, I love watching teams come together and love watching, the synergy that we talk about in that clip. Watching the team come together and play for each other and everything. That's what that whole team was about. And they darn near pulled off an unbelievable season. I mean,
quarterfinals, I believe.
They went to the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, they had to go to Bedford in the quarterfinals. They lost, I think, their last 2 games. And it kind of dropped them back a bit in the seedings, and they had to play the number 1 team in the quarterfinals.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they had a Final Four berth pretty much locked all season, and unfortunately couldn't get there. But it was a phenomenal season, and like I said, 3 All-State players, and Coach of the Year, New Hampshire Coach of the Year, Tammy Lambro.
That's right.
Phenomenal season, and well-deserving in that Merrimack moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were so happy, and we're always happy to have student volunteers come into Merrimack TV. Anything you might want to do, if you even like Avery Cruz, she wasn't quite sure. Like we're more than happy to kind of figure out what you like, what you might be good at, and sit down and kind of sort that out and get some student volunteers in. Of course, Ronan here, his first year doing some color commentary. We appreciate you, Ronan, for coming in and doing that as well.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Lucas Goldberg. Is he on year 2 or 3 here?
I think 2.
2.
Yeah.
But he's a senior this year. We're hoping we'll hear from Lucas again after he graduates, of course. But
I had done this 3 years by myself.
Yep.
And was kind of begging for somebody to do color commentary. And Lucas and Ronan have stepped up, and the games are so much more fun.
Yes.
With somebody, kind of on the headset and doing color and.
Not just me and Nick doing calls for calls to action, basically.
No offense to you guys.
No, none taken.
I love doing the games with you guys, Lucas and Ronan. It's been a lot of fun, and very grateful for you guys stepping up and volunteering.
Yeah, and of course, anyone out there, students or otherwise, if you're interested in commentary or anything else, just shoot us an email at Merrimack TV, merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov. We would love to hear from you. You can come check out the studio. If you haven't been up to the Matthew Thornton room where those meetings happen, you can come check that out. We got our control room in the back there. All sorts of good stuff happening at Merrimack TV. So always stay tuned into Merrimack TV. Follow us on social media. Download that Merrimack TV app. And so on. So, Brian, what do we got coming up next week? I know we've gone over it already. We got the boys are welcoming Pinkerton. Is it Pinkerton?
Pinkerton on Tuesday night.
Pinkerton on Tuesday night.
Very good game on Tuesday night. Pinkerton's down this year, but they're still Pinkerton. I think it's going to be a very good game here on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to that one.
And then Thursday night, we have the girls against Manchester Memorial, which I think is another opportunity for the girls to grab a W. Memorial way down this year. I know Greg Cotro, who had been their coach for a long time, really built that program up. He moved on to I forget where the heck he went, but he's no longer with Memorial, and you see the impact he had on that program.
I also want to remind folks the Westside Ice Arena on Wednesday next week. The Warhawks are taking on Timberlane. So you can check that out. Puck drops at 4 p.m. for that one. Thursday evening, we have the Merrimack Citizens Energy is holding a they're holding a presentation for solar panels. So any kind of solar energy kind of thing, if you're interested in that at all, they're going to have a couple experts in there. We're also going to be covering that at Merrimack TV, so you'll be able to find that on the Merrimack TV app. And I do believe we'll be streaming it as well. So have a look out for that. That's in the Matthew Thornton room, as I said before, at Town Hall, 6 Babusick Lake Road in the West Wing upstairs. That's at 7 p.m., so everyone's welcome to that as well. If you can't make it, just check that out later on the Merrimack TV app. And let's see. Are they doing a senior night next week as well?
I believe.
Girls basketball, Manchester Memorial, I believe. They only have one senior on the team.
Yeah, Julia
correct?
is the only senior.
But I think it's slated for senior night that evening as well. So
yes.
Just keep an eye on that.
And our last broadcast would be February 25th against Nashua North. So
that's during vacation week.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
They are scheduling. We had playoffs last year during vacation week.
Unbelievable.
I was in Florida and missed out on doing the Exeter game.
Well, I hope you had.
Boys,
I hope you had an awful time.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just kidding, Brian.
It was so nice down there. Oh, so nice. But I was watching you guys from Florida.
I know you can watch from anywhere that you have internet on the Merrimack TV app.
The Merrimack TV app. Just going to go there, Justin. Always the best download out of your Play Store or iTunes, whatever you iTunes people have.
The App Store.
App Store,
yes.
Thank you.
And of course, if you want to shout out tonight, if you're watching, whether you're a Tomahawks fan, whether you're a Broncos fan, head over to our Facebook page to search Merrimack TV or facebook.com/Merrimack TV. Leave a comment under the post about tonight's game, and we would love to shout you out. Let us know who you're rooting for, how you're watching, maybe what you're snacking on. Also taking compliments as well.
Recipes.
Yeah,
the whole 9 yards.
So hit us up on our Facebook page, Merrimack TV, as we're getting ready for the second half here of a so far phenomenal game.
So, Ronan, if you're Alvirne, what adjustments you got to make here?
Well, really, Merrimack is playing like no other night. Like, they have to win this game. So I think their defensive intensity is still very good, but just ramping that up a little bit and maybe continuing to use the refs to their advantage in driving the ball and looking for fouls.
Nice D there by Cruz and Julia Adams with the rejection of Marin Irasola, who's starting this half for the Tomahawks. It's Ledoux, Irasola, Herod, Cruz, and McCarthy for Merrimack. And Hartson's going to force a jump ball. Yes, sir.
And this is actually the perfect time. I got Blake Santana on our Facebook page. Says, thanks for covering the game. Go Broncos. And he also said, love the music references, Brian. I know who I want on PA when I umpire games in Merrimack.
Love it.
Thank you, Blake, so much for that. You want to shout out, head over to our Facebook page, leave a comment under the post about tonight's game.
I think I might have worked with Blake a few times last year. I know he's umpired a lot of my games in the past.
We want to thank Summer Brown is on there as well, giving us a little heads up on our. Hey, we had a little bit of an audio issue earlier, but that's been sorted out. So thank you, Summer Brown.
All right, gonna be Merrimack ball here.
I think Summer Brown might be working her way up as to the prestigious Merrimack TV superfan.
I was gonna say superfan status. I mean, sponsoring the Duck.
I know. I wonder who that is.
Yeah, that's right. The Duck, the Merrimack TV Duck.
Irasola gives the foul there, and that's a good foul.
That is a good foul. Not let him get the easy fast break bucket.
Going to put Hartson at the line. I mean, she's perfect at the line tonight. 4 out of 4, Ronan.
4 for 4. 4 by 4.
That's right. Hasn't missed yet.
There's a music reference in there somewhere.
I saw what you're trying to do there, Brian. It just doesn't seem to be working. The Merrimack TV announcer's jinx.
Yeah. Usually automatic.
Yeah, seriously.
Not automatic there. Ella Hartson was, though. 2 for 2. And she's 6 for 6 from the line now. 34-28. Alvirne. They got Courtney Anderson now on Megan McCarthy. That's an adjustment they made. They kick it over to Ledoux. Ledoux for 2. No good. Rebound by Herod, and she'll get to the line.
Good job going right up off the rebound.
And Frank Virginis is fired up.
Livid.
You can't give up offensive rebounds to this Merrimack team. I mean, we're very undersized. Abby Herod for another free throw. You get Abby and Avery down low. I mean, you know, not exactly the tallest players. And the shot no good. Rebound, Abby Herod, and another foul.
Wow.
It's going to be on number 23, Lexi Floyd.
Good anticipation.
Excellent rebound by Abby Herod. What a game
Got her own
she's
miss.
had. No question. McCarthy to Cruz. Now back to McCarthy. Great defense by Alvirne, Ella Hartson.
Alvirne's definitely ramped up the defensive tactics.
Oh, great play. Avery Cruz for
find.
2. A career night for Avery Cruz. She's got a dozen. Look at her come off this screen right here. Great look down low.
Alvirne sends it right back.
37-30 Merrimack.
Merrimack's just got to keep up the intensity on the offensive and defensive ends like they've had these past couple of quarters.
Ledoux for
Great
2.
Great post pass from Herod. Looks like they're running almost a triangle offense right now.
Who are these Tomahawks?
Good defense, too.
And Irizola gets in there. And we have a injury timeout here. It's like Chrisman got the wind knocked out of her. Or it came down kind of funny. Yeah, it came down on her leg. And so she's going to get a break here. Into the game is Taylor Small for Alvirne. And a
Good
tip.
defense by Merrimack.
McCarthy has no numbers, but she goes right to the rack. Trying to draw that foul. Who are these Tomahawks? I mean, in a span of 24 hours, they've outscored their game from last night, and we're 2 minutes into the third quarter.
They've outscored most of
They really have.
the rest of their games as well.
They've been in the 40s, I think, only 3 times this year. Good take by Hartson, and a miss. 3-point try for Floyd. Got it!
Nothing but net. Great shot.
39-33. Alvirne hanging around here, as expected. What was not expected is Merrimack up 6 here in the third quarter. Foul on Alvirne. Oh, foul on. Fouls on Taylor Small there. All right,
That had
there we
me
go.
confused.
Confusing moment here. 5 minutes ago, and if you're a Tomahawks fan, the time is going very slowly off this clock, and this is why. Lexi Floyd throws it up, no good. Rebound by Small. Adams might have got away with a travel there, but doesn't matter. Irisola gets the rebound. Four team fouls now.
This looks like the second quarter on the Merrimack end.
So now, Alvirne in the penalty. Tomahawks will be shooting.
Wow.
On every foul. I mean, wow is all I can say at this point.
We still got 5 minutes left of this quarter.
Irisola is going to get to the line. My goodness. Foul on Taylor Small, her second. Penalty situation for Alvirne. And Marin Irisola at the line, looking for her first points of the season, I believe. And gets the roll. Contributions tonight from Sydney and Marin off the bench, and so needed. And she's in there for Natalia Maglio right now, who's on the bench.
Good
Blocked
defense
by
from Cruz.
Out of bounds, it'll be Merrimack ball. I'm in disbelief, Ronan.
I know, it's like they put something in their Gatorade or something.
This is not the same team that was here 24 hours ago. They didn't have a practice. Oh, and a foul on Cruz.
I don't know about that one. She had her hands up and everything.
And that's 4 on Avery, and in comes Natalia Maglio. Avery Cruz, what a night she's having. It'll be a 30-second timeout here by Alvirne, Frank Virginis.
Oh, that gives me the perfect time to read you some shout-outs here from the Merrimack TV Facebook page. Get this, Summer Brown. So proud of these Lady Tomahawks. Love listening to all the games on the Merrimack TV app. Thank you.
There it is, Summer.
Thank you, Summer, very much for that. Brenda Jepson, go Tomahawks, watching my granddaughter, Sidley LaMontagne from Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Awesome place.
OOB.
The OOB.
Yeah. Love Old
Great
Orchard.
place to be watching some basketball.
Love
for
Old
sure.
Orchard Beach.
Oh, great place.
And we love this one. David Roy, go Tomahawks, love M-Town TV. And a couple of heart emojis.
David
Blue
Roy.
and a white. David Roy. You might recognize that name.
One of our great games that we talked about a few weeks ago when we were going through the archives. David Roy, 27-point game last year against Dover.
I was at that game.
He was outstanding in that game.
Absolutely. If you want a shout-out just like David Roy, head over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/MerrimackTV, and leave us a comment under the post about tonight's game. We'll get at you.
Floyd throws it away. You gotta wonder if Alvirne's going to extend, and they do here, trying to trap McCarthy. She dribbles through it to the rack.
Good take.
And she gets to the line. Is that on Small? Could be her third.
She's determined to get to the rack.
Nope, number 20. That's on Hartson, her third. McCarthy, first time at the line tonight. She lived there last night. And the first is off the back iron. Tomahawks 40, Broncos 33. We're in the third quarter. 3:46 to go. And McCarthy missed them both, but Herod comes down with the board to McCarthy. McCarthy tries to go around. She draws the foul on Hartson. That's 4. Oh, my goodness. So the Alvirne coach is not happy with the rebounding here. And I can't imagine they would be.
Especially with an undersized Merrimack team like this.
They're going to get Hartson out of the game here. What an advantage now for Merrimack. Best player on the floor is gone with 4 fouls.
Is it 5 or 6 to foul out?
5 to foul out.
Okay.
So she has to sit. McCarthy makes him pay. Tomahawks by 9. Courtney Anderson, the spin move. Throws it away. My goodness. Here's McCarthy. Anderson tips it away. And still 3:16 to go in this third quarter. Tomahawks in the bonus. Just keep going right at them. Ledoux now running the point. Kesley tried to throw it inside to Herod. And it's intercepted by Julia Adams.
Good anticipation on defense.
Adams
Good take.
couldn't get the roll. Maglio couldn't get the rebound. And Small comes away with it. Fouled by Maglio. Can't put your arm around her neck, apparently.
Really?
I think that's against the rules. Sydney LaMontagne in. Natalia Maglio out. And you got a really small lineup out here if you're Merrimack.
But really big heart.
Yes. So we'll see if they can keep up that rebounding. That was nearly a turnover by Chrisman. Now inside, Courtney Anderson working on McCarthy. Anderson, what a take, but
Good take.
couldn't
Strong
finish.
take.
And Herod on the rebound. Alvirne's going to stay up here on Merrimack. They're going to keep this pressure up, and why not? McCarthy loses the handle out of bounds.
Right idea by Merrimack driving that ball, though, especially with numbers.
Yeah, take it right at him here.
And with them in the bonus.
Adams drops it back to Anderson. Anderson to the tin. And another big rebound by the Tomahawks. Oh, Ledoux was looking for Irisola. Couldn't find her. Now Marin gives the foul. So that's her second, I believe. Yep. And we're getting a timeout for Merrimack with 1:52 to go in this third quarter. Your score, Merrimack 42, Alvirne 33. Yeah, it has been it's been all Merrimack. So they've led the entire game tonight against an Alvirne team that's 8-6 and pretty solid team.
Yeah, contender.
And boy, this would be a signature win, wouldn't it? I mean,
Yes.
they can hang on here. This is a program that desperately needs a big win. They haven't won it here at home in a long time.
It's been, what, 2-3 years?
It's been at least that.
Yeah, I think because
Probably
my
going back to
freshman
23, I think.
year. Yeah, my freshman year.
Yep.
When we had that really stacked team.
They were 0 for the season here last year. They were 0 for everything last year, but big win on the road this year at Spalding.
Yeah.
Earlier in
Was
the
that
season.
first game of the season?
It was
Second
that
game?
third game.
Really?
Nearly beat Keene here at home. Nearly beat Central West. Yeah, a couple of solid games here, but they are responding tonight.
Yeah, we should have won that
42-33.
Central West game.
They were winning most of the game against Keene, too. Hartson in there with 4 fouls. I guess if you're Frank Virginis right now, why not, right? You're trailing by 9. You can't let this get any further behind than you are.
Yeah, you can't sit your best player at a time like this.
So she's got to be real careful. You drive it right at number 20 right now if you're Merrimack. Find 20 and drive it at her. Here it is. McCarthy's got her for 3. Ooh, no good.
That looked good.
I don't love that shot. Would have much preferred a drive there, but I would have loved it if it went in.
Yeah, if it went in, we wouldn't be complaining about it.
Hartson.
Good take.
Strong take for 2.
That's why they keep her on the floor.
42-35. Irisola in the corner. Turns it over. And it's a basket and a foul.
Alvirne's got some momentum now.
So now Alvirne a chance to get it within 4. It's been a while since they've been this close. Herod now with 4 for Merrimack. Gotta get Maglio in the game for her. Hartson hits. She stays perfect at the line. She has 15 points for Alvirne, who are all of a sudden back in this game with a 5-0 run.
If you're Merrimack, you got to look for a solid bucket here. You had so many opportunities to score.
Irisola to McCarthy. She's got the matchup she wants. She goes in and draws the foul. It's on Courtney Anderson.
Again, just drive.
So those last 2 possessions, or those last 2, she went right at Hartson. That's exactly what they got to do. And Hartson just opened the lane up. She can't touch her. Can't risk getting that 5th foul. Charity roll right there for Megan McCarthy. Chance to get it back to 6. And that's why you drive at her. I mean, you can't risk even a bad foul call. 4 of 6 now in this quarter for McCarthy. She has 4, 10, 13. Quiet 13 for McCarthy. 3-point bid for Chrisman, no good. Rebound Maglio. McMaglio, there we go.
There we go.
Wow. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Ledoux to Lamontagne. Inside, Irisola. Oh,
Good
what a pass. Oh, almost connected. 2 seconds left. Floyd has time. Gets it at the buzzer. Big basket for Lexi Floyd. She's got 8. And we have a ball game, folks. 44-40. Tomahawks leading after 3 here on Merrimack TV.
That is a huge bucket there at the end for Alvirne. And you know what, Brian? The town of Merrimack's media division is branded Merrimack TV. The division is funded by way of franchise fees from Comcast cable subscribers here in Merrimack. And the town of Merrimack has a community TV facility located at 6 Babusick Lake Road. Our 4 cable channels reach over 5,000 homes, and we are accessible online at merrimacktv.com and, of course, on the Merrimack TV app. You're watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice. And like I say, we have that community TV facility at Town Hall, 6 Babusick Lake Road, upstairs in the West Wing. If you want to come check it out, you're a Merrimack resident, that is free for you to use. You got to just call and schedule a time. You want to talk shop and maybe make a show for Merrimack TV. We are there for you. That is a free service if you are a Merrimack resident. If you are under 18, you need your parents' permission, of course. All we ask in return is that we are able to put that on Merrimack TV for people to view. But
we are there for you.
We are there for you. So
our new motto. I like that.
But yeah, just bring a thumb drive, and you'll have a show file that you can post wherever you please, social media, YouTube, or
steal.
Ledoux just missed it. Sorry, Justin. I
Nope,
jumped on you. And we're going to be Merrimack ball? No.
I'm so confused at what just happened.
What just happened? He pointed towards Merrimack, but
What does this mean? He did that.
apparently she stepped on the line, but he pointed in the direction of the Merrimack basket, which confused the heck out of me. But nonetheless, it's Alvirne ball. Taylor Small to Hartson. Anderson, nice drive and step back, 2, no good. Rebound Hartson for 2. 17 for Ella Hartson. She's playing with 4 fouls. We got a 2-point game.
Alvirne finally got the lid off that basket down there.
McCarthy almost lost it there. And jump ball would be Merrimack's. We got some Wednesday night basketball here, and it has not disappointed. Maglio off the double screen. Puts up a long 3. I don't love that shot. Another jump ball. This one will go to Alvirne. Not sure what Maglio was thinking there on that one, but Abby Herod back in. If you're Merrimack, you want good possessions here. Try to take some time off that clock. Yeah, drive it especially
Been very good at driving the ball.
And a turnover. And it will be Merrimack ball here with a 2-point lead. Franco Jonas is not happy.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Passionate.
Yes. McCarthy.
Great defense on McCarthy.
Now Herod to Irisola. It goes through her somehow. And the turnover. Alvirne a chance to tie or take the lead. They have not led tonight. Lexi Floyd.
Their coach
to
telling
Chrisman.
them to calm down, play slower, look for good buckets.
Anderson for the tie, no good. Rebound, Herod. Arisola to Herod. She drives it at Hartson. Rebound, Cruz. And Hartson with the rebound. Anderson ties the game at 44.
Good passing by Alvirne.
You've got Hartson, Cruz, and Herod all playing with 4 fouls right now. Playing very carefully. That one's stolen. Floyd pulls it out. Anderson to Hartson. Now Small.
Looks like they're trying to run a play.
Alvirne looking for its first lead of the game. Anderson.
Good
couldn't
take
get
behind
it.
the basket.
Big rebound by Abby Herod. And a traveling violation on Cruz. Got away with a little shove there. Oh, no, travel on. Okay, I was going to say.
I'm so confused.
And a good timeout here by Alvirne. They're going to get a play in here. Boy, they rolled the dice putting Ella Hartson back in with 4 fouls.
It's really worked out well for them.
And my goodness, since she came back in the game here, I think 6 points. That was about the 2-minute mark in the third. And boy, it's just changed the momentum here. And Tomahawks are doing what they need to do. They're taking it right at her. I think they need to try to draw the contact there. I think the last one, Abby Herod went right at the hoop, but kind of threw up a weird shot, like she didn't want to get fouled. But I'd run it right into her and make the refs make that decision. We get a 44-44 game in the fourth quarter. Lucky fours here tonight. The Tomahawks have been outstanding tonight. That first half was as good a first half as they've played all season. And now they are hanging on for dear life. Let's see what kind of play they came up with in this huddle. Hartson's going to inbound, and she's the most dangerous player being the inbounder here. Got to watch Anderson coming down the lane. No call.
Looks like she got blocked by the backboard there.
And here come the Tomahawks. Arisola on Hartson. Oh,
Good
she
take.
gets the roll! Tomahawks take the lead. Marin Arisola. Are you kidding me? We're seeing it all tonight. Small, down low to Chrisman. Out of bounds. What a basket by Arizola, who's played the whole second half tonight. She's barely played all season. Being counted on here tonight. A candidate for Merrimack TV Player of the Game.
Agreed.
Which could go to this whole team tonight. Megan McCarthy with the ball and a 2-point lead. They're looking for Hartson. They want to drive it right at her. Anderson knocks it out of bounds. 4.5 minutes left. Tomahawks with a 2-point lead. Hanging on here at home. And good defense by Alvirne. That seemed like a quick 5 seconds.
I know, I agree. That didn't seem, he didn't even count it out on his hands.
Well, now here's Lexi Floyd over to Hartson. Back to Small. 3 would give Alvirne the lead.
Good defense.
Good D by Kesley Ledoux, last night's player of the game.
Good pass.
Oh, what a finish!
Off the top of the backboard. That's tough.
Haley Chrisman ties the game at 46. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. Herod inside. Arisola off her knee. Out of bounds.
Good look, though.
That's a really good look. A little stall tactic there from Marin. I like it. Try to slow this Alvirne team down. Alvirne with the ball, chance to get the lead. They have not led tonight. Hartson gives them the lead. Ella Hartson, my goodness. 48-46.
If you're Merrimack here, you got to look for a good bucket.
Arisola, great pass down low, we're tied! And she got away with the travel. So much. Was that Abby Herod? I think that was Herod that scored.
Yes, it was.
Thank you very much. 48-48. That was a dime from Marin Arisola. Small. Couldn't connect. Big rebound for Avery Cruz. We are under 3 minutes. At the H. Dana Taylor, that score is correct. 48-48. Do not adjust your TV sets. And we get a timeout. Oh, McCarthy just got out of that as the timeout was being called, but a good timeout there nonetheless from Coach Petroselli. We have got a ball game, 48-48. We hope you're enjoying it at home tonight. So what is the difference been here from Alvirne, Ronan? What do you think in this second half?
They've kept up their defensive intensity a lot more, and I feel like their coaches really put in the effort and told them that they need to win this game. This is not a game that you can give up to a team that has one win, and you shouldn't be down. And I think that they were determined to stay that way, and especially with Ella having 4 fouls and playing through it, and now has, 8 extra points since then?
Yeah, talk about rolling the dice.
Seriously.
And they were down 9 at the time. It was 42-33. They've gone 15-6 since that decision to put her back in the game. Herod has to get rid of it. They got a foul on Lexi Floyd. Are you kidding? Wow. I'm a Merrimack fan, and I
This is something. Oh, good cut.
Herod for 2. We're got Merrimack in the lead. 50-48.
This might be the best 2.5 minutes of Merrimack TV sports for this season coming up right here.
It's gonna be hard to beat that Unified game from the other day.
That's true.
But this is pretty good. Here's Anderson. Long 3 from Floyd. No good. Rebound, Chrisman. Cruz comes away with it.
Big board.
Oh, it's somehow Hartson gets it. She missed. And got fouled. Oh,
they called that
McCarthy.
after they got the rebound. I'm lost. I'm lost right now.
How did Cruz lose that one?
It looked like she got hit on the arm, but that could just be me.
Well, that's her 5th foul of the game. Avery Cruz, what a night for her. Doing it on both ends. She had 12 points for the night. But defensively,
crucial boards as
my
well.
gosh, the rebounds tonight from Avery. And she was doing work. And here's Hartson, a couple of big free throws here for Alvirne. Misses her first of the night. She has 19 points.
Wow.
She had a huge three-point play in the third. Was there a violation?
Apparently. I didn't see it.
All right, one shot here.
I guess there
There
was.
was a violation on Merrimack. Probably a lane violation. And it's good. 1 point game. 20 points for Ella Hartson. We hope you have a comfortable seat and you are buckled in for these final 2 minutes. Herod drops it back for Ledoux. Back inside for Herod. Left hand finish for Abby!
Oh, my goodness.
Tomahawks by 3. Abby Heron, what a force down low.
Left-handed, too.
Abby with the game of her life right now. Hartson, 2 in the foul. Are you kidding? And that one, is that on Abby?
That is on Abby.
That's going to be 5 on her. Oh, my goodness. And here comes Sydney Lamontagne. So now,
The two bigs out.
You were missing essentially 3 starters now. Cruz and Herod have fouled out. Hogue is gone. She's injured.
She's somewhere.
So now you've got in a
1-point game with 1.5 minutes left.
You've got a couple of girls that really don't play a ton here.
Ooh. Looks like she got away with the travel there.
And a big rebound by Julia Adams. Frank Gergenis is going to get a timeout. Tomahawks lead 52-51. Ella Hartson, a couple of big misses there at the free throw line. But she has 20 on the night. And, again, we go back to that decision to put her back in the game at the 42-33 point. It was about a minute and a half to go in the third, I believe. But actually, it was over 2 minutes left in the third. And she's made all the difference for Alvirne. Abby Herod, where's she at tonight? 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 for Abby Herod. A career night for Abby.
That might be a season high for our whole team.
I think she had 15. Megan had 27.
Really?
Against Dover a couple weeks ago. 20 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
I say that very casually, but
I know, like, that's not like a crazy feat.
good swing. Back over to Adams. Adams for 2. No good. Big rebound for Natalia. Tomahawks swing it back around.
You got to slow it down if you're Merrimack here.
They got to protect a 1-point lead. Take some time off if you're Merrimack.
As much
Anderson
time as
comes
you
up
can,
on her.
yeah.
And it's on Courtney Anderson. That is 3 on Anderson. Only 2 team fouls, though. Tomahawks lead by 1 with a minute and change to go in the fourth quarter. And they got McCarthy, Ledoux, Irasola, Lamontagne, and Maglio out there to try to protect this thing. Oh, tough shot
That's
from
not the
Ledoux.
shot that you're looking for, no.
And a foul on the back end by Lamontagne. But they had a couple to give here. First on Sydney.
If you're Merrimack, you just got to get one stop and then hold the ball.
Biggest defensive possession of the season for Merrimack with a 1-point lead.
Without 3 starters.
Willard's shot, no good. Oh, and the ball is loose underneath Anderson for 2. Oh, no.
Just got away from Merrimack there.
30 seconds left, and a foul on Anderson, her 4th.
That's what you want to do. Now you especially want to drive the ball towards her with 4.
27 seconds left.
Very key piece of Alvirne's defense, so you don't want her in here.
So each team with 3 team fouls. So they each have a foul to give in these final 27 seconds.
Got to get it in somewhere.
Ledoux, this is where they're going to really miss Abby Herod. McCarthy puts it up. Couldn't get the roll. Lamontagne, huge rebound. And she's fouled with 15.5 seconds left.
Merrimack is now in the bonus as well.
So this next foul, they'll be shooting. And it's going to be a timeout for Alvirne. So I believe that is it for timeouts for Frank Gergenis. And it's a full timeout. If you were the Tomahawks here, you're down by 1. What's the strategy?
Got to drive the ball.
Got to take it to the hoop,
Especially since you're in the bonus. At least you can get a foul shot. You just need 1 point. 2 to win.
So here's, I mean, I just alluded to it. This is where you miss Abby Harrod and
100%.
and Avery Cruz. I mean, trying to get the ball down low. But what a rebound by Sydney Lamontagne.
She's got
on
a
that
few
last
big
possession.
boards this
Huge
game.
rebounds. And like I said, the bench really stepping up tonight for Merrimack in time that they desperately needed them. Well, stay tuned after the game. We'll have, again, the most coveted award in sports. Merrimack TV Player of the Game. We'll award that after the game. I got a couple of candidates tonight. I mean, it could go to the entire Merrimack team tonight. But I got a couple of strong candidates.
Brian, do me a favor. Hit the F2 button on the very bottom front there. Just hold it for like 2 seconds and let go. Thanks.
And here we go.
To McCarthy. Oh, she missed it. Comes back out to Maglio. She threw it up. She got
a foul.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Now you just got to make one. That's all you got to do.
Maglio to the line.
No pressure.
1 to tie, 2 to win. First one, no good. Boy, you got Lamontagne under the hoop for a rebound here. Again, Merrimack with a foul to give. Should Alvirne get the rebound here? Maglio back rims both of them. Oh, and it's a foul on McCarthy. So here we go, 8 seconds left.
You got to go for a steal here. He's trying to get his best shooting players up the floor.
Foul anybody but Hart's in here.
Got to get
If you're Merrimack.
back. Got to get back.
And the foul is on McCarthy. So now she has 4. So even if they make 2 here, it's not
Still a
over.
chance.
It is not over.
You got to push the floor, though.
So here is Courtney Anderson shooting a pair. Big free throws here for Alvirne. First one is good. Saying no fouls.
Yeah, you don't want to contest. Well, that looks like an over the back. That's a jump ball.
Oh,
wow.
It goes to Adams.
They missed 2 crucial calls there.
So the foul's on Lamontagne. Oh, my goodness. 2 seconds left. And Adams is going to shoot 2.
Don't foul.
Don't foul.
I don't think they should foul.
Yeah. And Adams' first shot is no good. Now, you'd almost be better off missing here
If you're
Alvirne
Yeah, 100%.
than making this. I would intentionally miss this. But of course, Merrimack does have a timeout. There's the make.
Timeout.
Timeout, Merrimack. So, Courtney Anderson, a couple of big free throws there. 55-52 Alvirne.
Need a 3.
And you need 3 here if you're Merrimack. So, your obvious three-point shooters are McCarthy and Maglio. And
You just got to put any shot up at this point.
so if Caitlin Petrucelli has any timeouts left, what I would consider doing here is throwing the ball to half court and getting another quick timeout. You have time to do that here. I would tell the officials right here, I'm throwing it to half court as soon as my girl gets it. I want a timeout.
Now, does the clock start when they inbound it, or does it
when the player
touches it? Okay.
So that would be
So I
my
want to make sure it's
strategy.
the same as the boys.
Get a jump ball here, catch it somewhere around half court, get the timeout, get your half court.
I'd be worried
Set.
about the
Come
pass, too, though.
That's the
Merrimack
only
not
issue.
great at those long passes.
That is the only issue right there. But they're going to need a long one here. McCarthy has the biggest range on this team for sure. And
But Maglio can get it up quicker.
Maglio can certainly hit one here.
I got Maglio cutting back here. It's about right here.
Let's see what would they do. 2.1 seconds left. And Maglio with the takedown right there.
Seriously.
Oh, what an effort from the Tomahawks tonight.
Definitely the best game we played all season.
My heart breaks for the Tomahawks because they deserved this win. But credit to the Alvirne Broncos tonight. They come away with a 55-52 win. And honestly, a phenomenal performance by the Tomahawks against a very good team. They played so hard tonight. Merrimack TV Player of the Game we could give to literally anybody on this team tonight, but I get two that we're going to give it to. And they are two non-recipients of this award, first-time recipients, I should say, Marin Irisola and Sidney Lamontagne for the minutes they gave off the bench tonight. Gave them a chance to win this game. Abby, obviously, 17 points tonight. Avery Cruz, 12 points. Megan McCarthy with 15. They all kind of did their jobs tonight. What Marin and Sidney did tonight was completely unexpected. I think it was a tremendous performance off the bench. It gave them a chance to win. Marin played the entire second half tonight. A girl that hasn't played the whole season, and I want to recognize their contributions tonight to this team. Sidney with a couple of great offensive rebounds.
Definitely.
Keep them in this game. Marin had a huge basket, a couple of big assists tonight. They were tremendous, I thought, and first-time winners of Merrimack TV Player of the Game. Final score tonight, Alvirne 55, Merrimack 52. A tremendous effort by the Tomahawks. Comes up just a little bit short. Ronan, any final parting words tonight?
No, I think that Merrimack played fantastic tonight, and if you can keep that intensity up for the rest of the season, I think you'll definitely be able to get more wins, especially on the offensive end. Merrimack played very well with their bigs, and especially cutting, with Cruz with 12 and Herod with 17. Very efficient as well. I think they only missed 2 shots each. Very good, efficient basketball.
All right, gentlemen, thank you both of you so much for calling the game tonight. I also want to thank Mike Johnson and the Hudson Community TV crew over in Hudson for carrying our game tonight. I know we had a few issues here, especially at the end of the game. I want to thank them for carrying our feed tonight. We got the boys game getting covered over there on Friday. I want to thank Nick LaValle back at the studio trying to take care of some replays, taking care of some streaming stuff we had going on. So thank you to him. And, of course, thank you for watching Merrimack TV, your community, your voice.